industry news to mobile technology leaks and rumors. We cover tomorrow's tech news today. eSIM Tech News.
Yeah. Woo.
I just need my space right now.
Fresh off the G5 jet, I'm on my way to a brand new kit.
Welcome back. eSIM Studios podcast, live stream episode number 256. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. Let me check my audio real quick. Yeah, we're good. We are good to go. Let me check this layout here. I got a new background. I got a new intro I'm going to introduce here in a second. It's badass. Let's see here. Whatever. Yeah, got a new intro for everybody, so we're gonna play that. And got some crazy news going on here involving Apple, involving Samsung, and Pixel. So the big three. What do you know? The big three. And then we have release dates set in stone, it looks like, for the S25 series and the OnePlus 13. So, and the 13R. How could I forget? Got some, man, they look good. They look really, really good. So happy they're going to go back to flat displays, flat back, flat display. It's going to be beautiful. Before we get into anything, let me run this new intro, right? Let me run this new intro. So I want everybody to check this out. I'm going to lower the music. It's got its own music. Are y'all ready? All right, let's run this. I pushed the wrong button. Hang on. All right, here we go.
Push record.
All right. Damn, I was jamming out back here. I was jamming out back here, and I didn't even know. I forgot the video ended, and I was going live. Yeah. How's it going, Daniel? Brian. Yeah, no problem, man. I'm gonna try to in the replay. I'm gonna try to make it a little better for the replay. Yeah. So the real quick, I guess we'll go ahead and mention this for you OnePlus fans out there. OnePlus. And I just noticed I got the email probably a few hours ago, but I've been really busy as of lately. But Daniel mentioned he is going, or he did put the down payment on the one. Actually, I'll probably pull up the email. And for those of y'all that do not get email notified via OnePlus, I think what was it? You know what? Let's go ahead and pull it up. Let me make sure I don't show any personal information here on the email. Or let me go into my inbox, and I can't remember what it was. It was, where are we? OnePlus. Let's search. So if you put down, what was it? Was it $50? Get you $100, or was it $1? Here we go. Early bird offers. What does this say? I think I can show this, right? Yeah, I should be able to. Okay. Let me remove this comment. And Daniel says, got his OnePlus 13 deposit in. So let me go to present. Let me share screen. And I think this will be all right. Can y'all see that? What the hell? There we go. Oh, I'm getting the new HP. And I cannot wait. I think this, I'm using an older mini PC. HP, part of the partner program. I got notified, what was it, earlier in the week, two on Monday. I'm getting an HP OmniBook Ultra Flip. And that is getting in tomorrow morning. Cannot wait because I think this mini PC, it's time to run a new PC. So I'm going to have that tomorrow. We'll do unboxing. We'll run down the specs. It's got the new Intel Core 7, but the 200 series. The 200 series that's focused on AI. It has like 47 tops, I think, something like that. So really, really, really interested. It's a 14-inch 2-in-1. So I'm looking forward to that. But let's look into this. So early bird offers OnePlus 13. Okay, here it is. Prepay $50 to get an additional $50 off. So you're basically paying $50 and then they'll give you $100 off plus a free gift worth up to $299. Holy crap. So what they're probably going to do is you're basically putting in a deposit for your OnePlus. Now, does this also apply to the 13R? Because I definitely want to get the R. Probably going to get both, but like I did last year. Is it the 13 series? Let's see if it says in the fine print. But what you're doing is paying $50. You're getting $100 off the device. Plus, they'll probably throw in earbuds, watch, something that's worth up to basically $300. So an additional $50 off your purchase price. Limited OnePlus Watch 2. Oh shit, you get the OnePlus Watch 2. Holy crap, I didn't see that earlier. That's cool. Trade-in program. Enjoy guaranteed $100 bonus on whatever your trade-in is. Student savings. EMI offer. Let's see. Cool. New color OnePlus buds. You know what? I need to get me some buds, some OnePlus buds. I have yet to try those. Let's see. Missed the first wave $1 plus bonus travel kit. Okay, cool. So what I'll do when this is over, for those of y'all that are not subscribed to their YouTube channel, I am going to put this link in the description box below so everybody can get the offer if you're interested in purchasing. Now, I don't know if it's for the 13R as well. Is there fine print here? I can probably contact them because that's all the fine print you're getting. Because I know some people are really interested in the R series this year. I'll put that. I'll put that link in the description when this is over here shortly. Let's see here. So let me get in. Hang on one sec. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. So, on the thumbnail, the topic for today is the new iPhone leak. So, we had gotten some news, some information. Sort of, it looked like this, right? Check this out. Here we go. So, this is the kind of the first wave of leaks that we got with the iPhone. With the new iPhone 17 series, they're going to make a big change. We didn't initially know if it was going to be just for the 17 Air, because that's what leaked first, a new design for the 17 Air. But we didn't know if the 17 Air was going to look different and all the others look like the regular iPhones, how they've looked for the last 6 years, or if the whole 17 series was going to take on a new design. Now, as time goes on, it looks like the whole 17 series is going to take on a new design, a new look. It's about time. They've been on this for 6 years. Apple's CEO Tim Cook said late last week that you can expect a new generation or a new era of iPhone or something like that. I can't remember. Paraphrasing, something like that. And when I saw that quote, I was like, huh. Stored that in the brain, and then all these leaks are coming out, and I'm like, that's what he means. It's going to be, they're transitioning into a new look. Knowing Apple, they want to get this right because they're probably going to stick with this for probably another 6 years. Shit, I don't know. But the new leak that we have looks similar to that. And I think it looks a little better. So those three dots those three sensors at the top, obviously looks different, but I think what they're going to go with now in this new leak looks way better. So they hide those sensors and it's just one big ass black bar similar to the Pixel. So here are the new leaks that are out. Let's see here. This is the new leak. So as you can tell, damn it, up here, the glass, those three sensors at the top are hidden by a camera bar. What do you know? Similar to this. Now that camera bar will not stick out. It will not be as pronounced, it looks like, as this. This is a pretty big one on the Pixel. But I do like the way this looks, and I think I like it because it looks so much like a Pixel. As you can tell, let me get this graphic up. There we go. Side by side. Now, I mentioned last week that I think Google's going to stick with this design for the Pixel for probably the next couple of years at least. We know it's going to be there for the 10 because we have this case leaked. That's a Pixel 10 case. So we do know they're going to stick with this design going into 2025, and Apple's going to have this design for 2025. So I also mentioned if Google wants to keep this same design language, right? Because it is nice looking. It's visually appealing. It looks beautiful. The only other thing they can do to tweak the design, so the Pixel 10 is going to look just like the Pixel 9. Now, maybe on the Pixel 11, what they might do, I was thinking, is simply, because you don't want to change it too much, right? You want to keep it looking rather, you want to keep it the same. And knowing these cell phone companies, they always tweak their designs ever so slightly every single year. So you always have to buy new cases and new accessories. But I was thinking, you know what Google might do on their Pixel is take this camera bar right here and just move it up to the top. Well, Apple beat them to the punch. They must have been listening to me. And that's what Apple's going to do. Now, I do like on the iPhone, I do like the kind of cutouts they have. If you look where the Apple emblem is, let me show you what this material is made out of. So what they're going to do is the smooth part you see bordering that camera bar up top is aluminum, right? It's going to be they're doing away with titanium, probably to cut down on costs. So it's going to be aluminum mid-frame. It's lighter. Obviously, it's a little weaker, yes. But remember, they can't put aluminum around the whole back of the phone or the entire phone because it needs room for wireless charging. So what are they going to do? Well, remember there was we came out with a report maybe, what was it, 3 months ago, excuse me, not 3 months ago, 3 weeks ago, where the back panel of the iPhone is going to be glass and aluminum. Now, the glass part is going to be probably the main center, we said, to allow for wireless charging. Wireless charging can't go through metal, obviously, and this is glass back here, so you can wireless charge. Same thing on the Samsung device, same thing on OnePlus. Gotta have glass of some sort, or I take it back. It doesn't have to be glass. It just can't be metal. But that's what iPhone is doing. It looks nice. It's like a two-tone. Now, depending on... Look, they could get really... what's the right word? Apple. I'm talking about Apple. They could get really artistic with how they do this aluminum and glass back as far as the colors, because it's sort of like a two-tone. You have the aluminum, which is one gray, then they have the glass, which is a brushed metal look and feel. Obviously it's glass, but I'm talking about the texture. Probably be something like this, where it's not entirely smooth, but it's not rough. It's like right in the middle, and then your aluminum part on the iPhone can be a nice smooth. So they could get really damn, why am I having a brain fart today? Artistic with the colors, the color design. I bet this design would look really good in white. Would look good in dark blue. Black would look pretty cool, but I think on this design the colors would look even better. Silver looks pretty damn good. You could even do a red, bring the red back, right? That would look really nice. So really, actually, I like this design. Now, have they copied Pixel? I mean, if anybody says no, I don't see how you could say, nah, they didn't copy Pixel. Now, they probably made the back a two-tone to try to... Because, look, Apple knows they're going to hear it from the internet. Oh, you copied Google, you copied Pixel. But as I mentioned, they really don't have any other... If I was employed by Apple and they gave me the responsibility to kind of create some mock-ups, some next generation designs, I think this would be one of them. I don't know what else they could do. Yes, they could put the cameras across the top, but remember, the pros are going to need 3 cameras. So what are they going to do? Put them to the other side in that same triangle formation? I don't know. Yes, the answer is yes. They definitely have copied Pixel. Now, I don't think it's gonna... Do you remember back in the day? I think it was like with the Samsung Galaxy S3, S2, the Skyrocket S2. I got it from AT&T. Remember how Apple and Apple and Samsung used to be suing each other? Oh, you copied my design. No, you copied my design. The judge, in that case, threw it out and said, look, basically said, this is not copying. Unless it's a carbon copy of somebody else's phone, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. Don't bring it in my court. Because, and his ruling did have some weight behind it, some truth behind it, because he did mention it's a phone. There's only so much you can do to design it, right? It's not like a car where you have, yes, it's a car. It's got 4 wheels, doors, a trunk, a hood, but there's many different ways you can design a car. A phone, a candy bar style phone, a lot less ways you can design it. So I doubt there's going to be any lawsuits over this. It's just going to be a bunch of internet chatter between Apple fanboys and Pixel fanboys about this design. It's ironic. It's so ironic, but it's like Apple was reading my mind, because I think they beat Google. Not only did they copy Google, they beat Google to the punch, because as I was mentioning, I'm not going to beat a dead horse and go over this again, but just to leave it here, I think Google's going to stay with this design for the next 2 years, and then the probably Pixel 11 or Pixel 12, I think Google's going to move the camera bar up to the very top. And then people have such short memories. They're gonna say when Google does that, if and when they do that, they're like, "Oh, Google copied the iPhone. They moved it all the way to the top. It looks just like the iPhone." No, actually, Apple copied Google. So, anyways, it looks cool, but I think I like it just because I like the Pixel, honestly. So that's what we got so far right now, as far as leaks, as far as designs. And I think this is something similar to what we're going to see as the final design for this iPhone. I'm surprised because it's getting leaked so early. Apple was one of the most tight-lipped companies when it came to products, when it comes to product leaks. That now it's like the opposite, right? iPhone 16 was leaked 6 months in advance. This iPhone 17, 6-7 months in advance. So pretty crazy, but it is what it is. Now, speaking of leaks, you're not going to believe this. So let me remove this. Remember how I told you, I don't want to go to that. Let's do this. Remember when I told you how these leaks happen? Right? So somebody that gets a mold of these new phones will sneak off and take pictures of it. Well, guess what happened? So the guy that leaked this photo, we reviewed these photos just yesterday. The guy that leaked these photos got fired. Oh, man, my StreamYard is messing up. Can y'all hear me? Damn, man. Hello? Hello? Can y'all hear me? All right, I think y'all can hear me. I'm going to continue. Tomorrow we'll have a much better stream. I'll have a new PC tomorrow. So the guy that leaked these photos, he got fired. Now, not only did he get fired, he's begging people to delete these photos online so Samsung does not sue him. They've threatened to sue him. Now, that's a tall task, and you're not going to get everybody to delete these photos. I expect Samsung to sue this guy. So here's the funny thing. If you look at these pictures, he did a bunch, and he even did some blurring out of the phone. However, it seems like he did more blurring out around the phone than on the phone. Now, I know the whole intent of the picture was to look at the phone, but he forgot to blur out apparently a serial knows. They can get that serial number and they go back in their system to find out now who did we issue this phone to, right? Who has control, because they issue them out like any big company that issues out something they want back. They have to keep track of them, especially when it comes to something like this. So they got that serial number on this leaked photo. They tracked it back to him. Not only did they fire him, they're threatening to sue him if these stay online. Now, I've already downloaded them, so unless I get a email from Samsung asking me to remove them, of course I'll do it then. But until then, they're going to stay on my website. Let's see here. The images are Max Jam Bore. Now, that serial number allowed Samsung to identify the owner of the device, ultimately causing trouble for the individual. Now that Max Jam Bore has shared another post on X below, updating his followers that the person has been fired from his job. Another update that we have stumbled upon is the person that got fired, which is his Twitter handle right here, who replied to this post, stating that the person who leaked the S25 Plus is pleading to the Chinese community to delete the leaked photos, or else his former employer will sue him. Okay, so not Samsung, but his former employer will sue him. Wow. Well, good luck with that, because if we know the internet, nobody's deleting those. Damn, that sucks. We learned a hard lesson that way. Now, let's see here. I got some OnePlus. Speaking of the OnePlus 13, we got some nice new photos of the OnePlus 13. I would like to share with you. Before we get into that, some other quick headlines. As you can see here, Apple has reportedly canceled its hardware subscription service. You remember that? I'm sure some of y'all have iPhones through that. So it's basically it's basically Apple's service where you can pay a monthly fee, and then every year a new iPhone comes out, you can just upgrade to the new iPhone. So you trade in that phone you originally got, you get it, and they ship you a new one, and you continually pay every month, and you just can continue to pay every month a certain set amount until you want to exit the program, and you could potentially upgrade every single freaking year. I think that's been going on for a good 6-7 years. Well, guess what? Now they've canceled that. So I think the carriers put pressure on Apple to cancel that, because but then you'd have to go get service, right? These carriers want you to get your device through them, but because it locks you in essentially to try. If you get a month-to-month service, it is what it is. But if you sign it with T-Mobile, you could have a 2-year subscription plan or 2-year service plan, what have you. But I think it infringed on the carriers' deals, right? Let's see here. I wanted to jump into this OnePlus 13. Let me show you what this thing's gonna look like. I got a new photo of the back, and my God, it looks good. OnePlus 13R listed on Amazon. Whoa. Yeah, my voice is messed up. Oh, man. This is insane. Well, today's not my day, I guess. Well, I won't keep y'all all day since the stream is jacked up. But look at this photo. So if you've had, and I have another one for you too, but this is going to be a badass phone. So if anybody had the OnePlus 12R last year, I really liked it. But it's weird using a curved display again, because all these companies are moving towards flat front and flat back. But I'm glad they're moving to flat, because in my personal opinion, it looks better. Now, it may be hard to tell here in this photo, but I have another good one. Let's see, did it list the price? Should be about $4.99 at launch, I believe. Let's see here. I had them downloaded. I was going to upload it to StreamYard, and I just forgot, so we'll have to show it here. Let's see, where is it? There's a bunch of them here, but there was a specific one I wanted to show. What the hell? That gives you a good look. Pretty nice device. So it'll look similar as last year. It's just going to have a flat display. Now it's supposed to have a quad. What do they call it? A quad nano curved display. So when you hear that, don't freak out. For those of y'all that don't like curved displays, so it'll look and feel like it has a flat display. It's just the top, the bottom, the left and the right of the display technically is going to be curved, but nano curved, where just basically at the outer bezel of the display, you know, that little black strip that goes all the way around your display, just that part is just going to be slightly curved, just barely, but on all four sides. That'll help with holding it in the hand. It'll feel better, easier to use. So it's not going to be your traditional curved display. It's not going to be like last year's OnePlus 12 or 12R. It'll basically be a flat display. Now, I think you should be able, here's what I'm going to test when we get ours in. Screen protector, glass screen protectors. I hope you can still put a glass screen protector on. You should be able to, from what I understand, because I did a deep dive into the quad. God, what do they call it? Quad curved? Yeah, nano quad curved display. You still should be able to put glass on there. Let's hope that's still the case. Just trying to remember, none have used this kind of technology where it's a nano quad curved display. Of course, these are the back, but it looks good. It looks very good. So this is going to be released on January 7th. On the 7th of January, you will be able to pre-order the OnePlus 13, and I'm assuming the OnePlus 13R. Now, this is an AliExpress listing of the phone, but you can see they titled it OnePlus 13. Technically, the phone is out just under another name in China. What is it? The Ace, what do they call it? The Ace 5 Pro? Ace 5 Pro? Look, this person's already got the, this person's already got, hang on, y'all can't see this. This person already has the phone. Holy shit. Wow. Damn, how much are they asking for that? 16 gigs, 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of storage. What do we got here? Damn, this display's already scratched. I guess that is the phone, right? I'm assuming that's it. Yeah, December 17th he posted it, so yesterday. But that's look, you can tell it has the factory installed screen protector on there. Look at the front facing camera, the selfie camera up here, and it has a little ring around it. You can tell it's got the screen protector on there. What does he say here? I received the phone with scratches on the screen. Now, it's on the screen protector. You can peel it off. Seller said it happened during unlocking the regional code, which doesn't look true. Anyways, seller kindly offered a partial refund. The phone is very fast and works great. Okay, so if you want, you know what? I may go ahead and order one of these. Hold up. It comes with the Play Store. I think they install the Play Store on it for you and then ship it to you. Damn, you know which one I want is the white color. Let's see if they got it. Damn, why they got the nasty ass teeth? right here. Okay, white. Now that comes in the 12 gig 256. Damn, they have a 24 gig model. Woo! Wow. So just the base 12 256, which is plenty enough for everybody. Plus you can have a they do RAM expansion. OnePlus does in their software. I think Oxygen OS, yeah, they should have it. Then I think you get an extra 8 gigs RAM expansion, so you could have up to 20. I think I might order one of these. So fast shipping comes with the Google. Now, if you get one of these from AliExpress, because they've already released it in China as the Ace 5 Pro or whatever. But it's interesting that the person that got that phone had a OnePlus 13 box. Anyways, it'll come with Oxygen OS with the Google Play Store installed, right? I wonder if they have these factory images online, because every night, look, maybe I'm kind of over protective or over worried about some stuff like this, because they have to take the phone out, actually take the cellophane off, unbox it themselves. Then what they do is install the Google Play Store on there, because remember, all Android phones sold in China don't come with the Play Store. So what they'll do is install it themselves and then ship it to you. Let's see here. That's the blue. That's the one I want, the white one. Black, blue. 256. All right, so delivery December 26th. Wow. Free returns within 90 days. Wow, that's do they have any more pictures? We got those two. Here's this one. Wait, what the hell? It looks wrinkled. A good packaging envelope. Comes with a 100-watt charger and a strong, flexible case. The seller has installed a protective screen for the device. What the hell? It looks janky, though, doesn't it? It's got to be the phone, though. I don't know why they're putting him in a OnePlus 13 box, because in China they come as the OnePlus Ace 5 Pro. What the hell is going on here? Oh, wow. Look at this, guys. Damn, that's a white one. Came in 15 days. The phone is very cool. I recommend it, everyone. Also, thanks to the seller for unlock the smartphone and put the adapter in socket. Wow. Give me some more pictures here. Let's see what we're dealing with. This guy here says, don't buy. The seller doesn't help you to avoid paying tax. I don't care about that. He was lying and declared the real price. And that's a phone. If you buy, you'll have to pay taxes. I'm so disappointed. First of all, I don't know if you're in America or... Oh, that's the other thing. If you're going to get... Now, if you buy it from OnePlus's website, you know what? The whole tax thing. Like, right? If that's why I was saying, if you're planning on buying a new PC, you might want to do it now. Even if you're like, I don't need one. This would be good for the next year or two. Yeah, well, in the next year or two, when you're ready to upgrade, that tariff will be in effect, and you're gonna have to pay a shitload more, right? So I was saying, you might want to think about, if you need to upgrade the next year or two, you might want to go ahead and think about doing it now. Same thing with these phones. I don't really know how they're going to handle this whole tariff thing. A lot of these companies are going to try to claim that these products were manufactured in another country outside of China to try to bypass this tariff thing. But some of them might not be successful, right? At doing that. So you might have to pay. Let's see. But I think if you buy this, Now, that will not apply to the... Actually, I don't know. I don't really know how this is going to work. I was going to say from the OnePlus. Well, I think it should be fine because the devices, the product, should already be manufactured, and they should already be here. Now, when I bought mine, they shipped it straight from Hong Kong. When I bought this laptop I'm getting from HP, shipped straight from Hong Kong tomorrow. Or I'm getting it tomorrow. I don't know. This whole tariff thing, I have no idea. But if you're interested, now before we get out of here, let's see here. I just want to make sure this is, I mean, it couldn't be a... Please note, the price in our store is not included the custom tax for yours in your country. It has the Snapdragon 8 Elite. Okay. It looks like it's the real deal. I mean, I don't see why not. Now, you got to check these bands here. Networks, China version, dual nano. Now, this should be unlocked. It should have all bands. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, a lot of those we use here in the US. You can always, I mean, I don't know. I might get one just to get it. Because here's the thing. I don't know what color OnePlus is going to sell on their website. Last year, they just had two colors. Well, for the last few years, they just had two colors. And then what they would do is release a third color, like 6 months later, to try to, reinvigorate some online chatter and some enthusiasm about the device. Like this white one. I got my OnePlus 12 last year, and literally the white one is the one I wanted. Now, they only released green and black at launch, and they released the white one like 6 months later. Or I don't know if 6 months later, but it's a few months after the original launch. I got the green OnePlus 12 literally the day after. Hey, what do you know? We're launching a white one. Oh, damn it, that's the one I wanted. But as you can tell here, it just very slightly curved around the sides, right? Very, very slightly curved. It is a big phone, but it should fit your hand just fine. That blue looks nice. It's kind of like a leather look and feel to it. And black one looks nice too. It's got that shiny look to it, like the OnePlus 10T, OnePlus 10. It does not support eSIM, the China version. This phone will work on Cricket in USA just as well as any US version. There are Chinese apps pre-installed. Man, some of this English. Anyways, you can look on the AliExpress website, and they have a bunch of other sellers too. For some of these, it's hard to decipher what information they're putting out there. There are other sellers that you can, some of their English is better than others. I've never had an issue buying stuff on AliExpress. I've bought things from there a ton and never had any issues. I'm not saying everybody's totally fine on there or getting what you ordered, but like this one here. Let's see. Tax excluded. Add at checkout if applicable. So they have a white, they got the black, and they got the dark blue is only available in 16 and 24 gigs. Let's see, 821. So the cheapest price is $701 for the white model. Now, have they shipped any out? No customer reviews. Now, what about the bands here? What about the bands? Does the Chinese version have eSIM? Not enough information. Interesting. Well, good news is if you just want to play it safe and get the version from OnePlus, you certainly can do that. January 7th is the launch date. Or if you want to beat everybody to the punch and go ahead and order one, like I might do, You can get one on AliExpress. And it just, if you do, please check the return policy. You don't want to screw yourself. Just make sure everything's returnable, right? So you got to protect yourself that way. Now, moving on to Samsung. Samsung has announced that they are going to release the S25 series. They're going to have the next Samsung Galaxy Unpacked event on January 22nd. So January 22nd, 012225 is when they're going to release 4 devices. 4 devices? Yes, 4 devices. Going to launch S25, S25 Plus, S25 Ultra, and S25 Slim? No, not the S25 Slim. They're going to release the AR headset, which is badass. Samsung, in collaboration with Google, we did a video on that. It looks badass. They're gonna kill the Vision Pros out here in the Meta Quest VR headsets. It looks like it's a no-brainer over both of those, and it's going to be a fraction of the price. At least I hope. Fingers crossed. From the Apple Vision Pro, app developments there, all the apps. They went into designing it to make sure all the Android apps are, a large majority of them will work on this new headset. So they're going to release the headset and the S25 series. Now, S25 Slim, that's the one I really want. S25 Slim. Look, if you want one of those, I'm not saying you're not going to get it, but chances are it's going to be much harder to get it, because what Samsung is going to do with this S25 Slim, sort of like the iPhone 17 Air, right? Razor thin. Samsung is going to try the same thing, a razor thin phone, but they're going to make it in limited quantities. Now, they want to make sure this is going to be a hit, right? I think it is. I want one. Now, you remember how they made the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 Special Edition razor thin? Well, they only released that in South Korea. Or was it China? I think it's South Korea. I'm hoping, I'm praying, again, fingers crossed, that they don't that this new S25 Slim is not a region-specific phone. Meaning, I hope they release it they said they're going to release it in small quantities, which means the demand is probably going to be pretty high, which is not good for the price. If supply is low, demand is high, the price goes up. So we'll see. I don't have any extra information on what countries they're going to release it in, how many they're going to release them, a number of units, not even a starting price. I have no idea. I just hope it's, I think they're going to test the waters a little bit. That's why they're going to produce it in small numbers. And if they sell out, which I can almost guarantee you they're going to sell out, just like the Z Fold 6 Special Edition did. Then the following year, so for the S26 year, they're going to make more of them. So but here's where they screw us, right? So say you really want the S25 Slim, but you hear they're only going to make very small quantities. Maybe they don't even release it in the USA, which means you have to jump on eBay or another website to order one, and then it basically is like double. So instead of being $1,000, it's going to be, I don't know, $1,500, right? Well, what if you want that? But you still want, okay. What do you do? Because are you going to get the S25 Plus? Because here's the problem. They're not going to release them on the same day. They're going to release the S25 Slim down the road, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 months down the road. So what do? Wait for that? You get all excited about the release of the new Galaxies coming out in January, but you really want the Slim. Should you wait for that? Wait a whole nother 4, 5, 6 months, and there's no guarantee you're going to get the phone, right? They may not even sell them at the carriers, right? So if you always upgrade through your carrier, well, I guarantee you the carriers are not going to have this S25 Slim. I can guarantee you that. It's going to be a Samsung exclusive, or you're going to have to order online through Samsung. So do you wait for that? You may not even get one. Or you may have to pay double for it. Or are you just going to get the S25 Plus, right? Or S25 Ultra? I'm guessing most people are just going to go ahead and order the regular phone. And then if they can get their hands on a Slim down the road, that's what they're going to do. That's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get an S25 Plus or S25 Ultra. And then keep my eye on the Slim version. And if I can get a hold of one, I definitely will. But I got to run, guys. Thank you for joining me. Really appreciate it. Sorry about the internet issues. It's been choppy on my end the whole stream. So I'm going to get out of here early. Looks like a lot of people left already. But it is what it is. Tomorrow we get new PC and should have a much smoother running stream. So for everybody, I really appreciate the time. If you're traveling for the holidays, no rush. Please be safe. And we will all be here tomorrow. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Take care. Peace out.